we are just going to get right into some more Breakaway. We have players on the floor that are being introduced to the game and are winning, and we're going to introduce the first team. It is going to be none other than SkrtSkrtSkrt.
No eyes there.
No.
Missing all the eyes from Long Island.
Long Island,
oh,
New
with
York.
a little dance there. I like
playing
that. Okay.
Alona. Next
Feeling
up
himself.
for the blue team is going to be Ravarix from New York, and Bonnie.
Yeah, no regards for the cameraman. He's just going to go straight to his station. He's focused.
Tacho from Irvine, going to be rocking Rumblin' Rollins.
Yeah, there he goes. Look at this, man. He's got all the swag goodies in his bag.
And Subpixel, also from Irvine, going to be rocking Thorgrim.
All right, so that's going to be doing it for the blue team. And here comes their coach. It's going to be MkUltraman.
Oh, my. Yo, look at that
kick.
That was like 30 feet of air.
Definitely, yeah. He's got extra hops on that one. All right, here comes the red team. It's going to be player number 1, SkrtSkrtSkrt from Roseville, going to be rocking the Alona.
Careful with him, SkrtSkrtSkrt. He's very sharp. Next up is going to be Iller from Jersey, rocking the Black Knight.
He's definitely going to be iller than the other teams, hopefully. We'll see what that Black Knight from Jersey. Red team's player number 3 is going to be Furman.
From New Jersey, playing and Bonnie.
It's going to be an East Coast throwdown.
And our last player for the red team is going to be none other than Groover from Orange, rocking Spartacus. And who's going to be coaching that red team?
The coach for the red team is going to be none other than Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly, a 5-time Breakaway champion in the office, undefeated. He's got the gold rings to prove it.
Absolutely, yeah. Look at that.
And look at that phenomenal hair.
His aura of excellence is shining.
I can feel it from here. I can absolutely feel it from here.
It's really warm now.
So talk to me about Breakaway. What are the different ways you can actually win in this game?
So again, in this game, there's 3 different ways to win in Breakaway. That makes it extra dynamic. You know, we got the relic score, which is where the team has to bring the relic over to the relay point on the opposition to score.
Correct.
There's also possibility of a team wipe, where all 4 players on the opposition or either one of the teams gets destroyed.
All 4 members died not at the same time, but before anyone else's respawn.
That's absolutely right. And then the third way to win is a territorial win. So wherever the relic lies at the end of the match, when the timer runs out, if it lands on the blue side or the red side, that team actually loses.
Correct. There's going to be a line of scrimmage that starts at about 1 minute, and whoever side that relic resides on, that team is going to go ahead and eat a loss on that round.
Absolutely. So again, we're going to see these 2 team comps go at it here in the arena in just a few moments. They're getting all queued up, ready to go. So let's take a look at their team composition.
Sure. Right. So we have 1 healer in Alona for the blue team. We have a shooter in Bonnie, another shooter actually in Rollins, and a Thorgrim. I've seen this team somewhere before.
So it looks kind of familiar.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be in the past broadcast section somewhere for
maybe in the exhibition. I don't know.
Possibly.
Something crazy happened there. And then for the red team, we actually have Alona. So we have another range support. We have Black Knight, a tank, and Bonnie, a shooter, and Spartacus rocking that melee damage, a brawler, a straight-up killer. That's what Spartacus is.
So what you're going to see from the blue team, you have 2 of those range shooters. They're going to be a ton of damage for the blue team. And they're going to throw in their Black Knight as their tank, as their main frontline man to try to attract the enemy team.
Right. Well, blue team actually is Thorgrim. But the red team, you're right. But you're right. The red team actually has the Black Knight, and he is going to be pulling everyone in. It's this ability called Thorns. That is going to suck everyone in periodically. It's going to pulse. It's going to deal damage, and it's just going to be one big pain in the butt for everyone on the blue team.
Absolutely. So again, the red team's going to have a similar composition. They have 2 great damage dealers and Bonnie.
Sure.
But one of them is going to be more up close, in your face, personal space.
So these teams are
Spartacus.
The composition is the same, where it's going to be 2 damage dealers, 1 tank, and 1 range support. However, the way that they've composed those 2 teams are completely different, and that's what makes this game so fun as well.
So again, we're gonna see them queued up right away. Both of these players, or both of these teams, are gonna be duking it out for some alpha codes. Absolutely.
Something else to note as well is, you know, everyone in this game, they're gonna have 2. Excuse me, every warrior in this game has a dodge ability. So they have some sort of roll, or for instance, Morgan can actually float and hover for a brief moment, and she can get away from damage.
That's correct, yeah. Defensive ability
ability in general, correct. Now, when you hold the relic, you have 3 options as a warrior. You can either run with that relic, you can either toss the relic
off to your teammate
and pass, or you can just raw throw it, or you can actually dodge.
And again, starting off in the game, both teams are awarded 1,000 gold to get their first piece of equipment. As you see on the left side, there's going to be 2 attack damage, 1 health, and 1 cooldown.
A lot of players choosing damage. And immediately, it's going to be the red team going for that red buff. Now, that is a crystal. Once it's broken, it's going to be 20% damage to the team who breaks it. On the opposite side is a blue crystal, and that's going to be 25% max HP for the team that can break it.
And look at the red team's Alona making a breakaway, getting the distractions in, not fast enough.
Nice shots from Rollins there to stop.
Ooh, the Anne Bonnie, great defense. Also from the Rollins on the back line.
Yeah, we saw that Light of Justice coming in on defense for the blue team as well.
So far, Anne Bonnie with the ball control here. Good movement, tossing it off just to get some more, free her actions up to attack the team.
Anne Bonnie is not necessarily the best ball carrier, but she is one of the best, relic finishers in the game.
Absolutely, yeah. So here he goes, bringing it up the side towards the buff mountain is what we're going to call it. Here we go. Alona is going to
I like that.
A little bit.
Alona went to use the stairs there to slide and gain some momentum, unfortunately getting shot in the process.
Yeah, there goes a Thorgrim. Smartly going for Spartacus's buildable, the catapult.
Right.
Really smart choice there, just to get it out of the way.
Yeah, getting a lot of those buildables, especially when you're advancing with your team, you want to make sure that you're getting rid of anything that's behind you, essentially. You don't want to leave buildables behind you from the opposite team.
I'm sorry, that's the fire cannon.
The fire cannon. That's right, Trap Thorgrim here for the blue team. They are trying to get some offense going, but they have to be careful not to get too overly aggressive.
Ooh, the Anne Bonnies are duking it out one over the other. Blue team is in quite a skirmish here. They've got low health all across the board.
Oh, here comes the Black Knight of the red team. No, he's actually going to decide to stay behind with his team. I like that. That's a smart decision.
Yeah, that's cool. It's nothing too risky there.
We have seen players overextend, and it's not necessarily led to the best situations.
Yeah, so the red team's Black Knight really slowly advancing with the team as a unit. Again,
look at this, the red team just
smart stuff. Yeah, really good stuff.
And that is the mine cart. Yeah, that's the mine cart from Rollins that they're getting rid of.
Oh, and someone did some illegal movement there. The red team Spartacus is in jail.
Oh no!
Executioner. They definitely got the death sentence on that one. Here comes the blue team's Rollins.
He's just going to try to clear it. Very nice on the relic.
Yeah, good call there. The Sunshine not going to do any damage whatsoever. Look at that ballista.
Oh, but the ballista is saving the red team.
Nice call, good interception.
Wait a second, it's not over yet. That relic is getting very close, and it is. So we've noticed that actually Alona is one of the leading scorers for players today.
Yeah, I think that's the top statistic here. We're gonna check out this replay over the Alona.
Look at this beautiful, beautiful shot. Cocks it back and just lets the wrist flap. You know
right
what I'm saying?
In the middle,
just beautiful
switch.
Stuff.
Nothing but the bottom of the cup. Good call from that.
That's right, because it looks like a cup.
Pretty much, yeah. All right, going into game number 2.
Here. So what are they going to choose item-wise? It looks like a lot of cooldown reduction is going to be going to the way of the blue Alona, as well as on both sides. Very smart. Now, that is going to be huge, especially as a range support. You need access to your abilities much faster.
Definitely.
And that's going to be about 30% cooldown reduction for both Alonas, which is they're going to be able to heal more, they'll be able to dodge more.
And as you see on the right side of your map there,
oh, look at that siege barrel. Look at that siege barrel vicious. It's going to do so much damage to the wall. Thorgrim on the blue side.
Yeah, he's definitely got to take care of all the buildables there because the blue team and the red team both have a ton of them left over from the previous round.
Yeah, that's not looking like an area I'd like to try to.
Definitely not. Yeah, the Spartacus from the red team in a little bit of trouble trying to duke it out.
Down he goes to Thorgrim, just swinging, and there's a spin to win ability coming out of Thorgrim. A little bit of damage.
And there goes Alona, the quarterback. Nope, not going to be enough.
Make it.
Yeah, good defense from the blue team, keeping their composure.
Doing a really good job of navigating around the offense of the red team.
There goes the slide tactic again, boosting your speed, gaining that momentum alongside downward sloping curves.
Correct. Every warrior in the game, by the way, is able to do that.
That is a universal move. That's right.
Correct. Just as we
saw. Off the map, snap, sit down, young fella. It's going to be 4v2 for the blue team as they advance. Alona carrying the relic over on the other side. Got to get those heals in. Yeah, opts to drop the relic. Good call. Trying to save his teammate.
That's actually something we haven't discussed yet. When there isn't a viable teammate around to pass the relic to, what ends up happening when you press E is you actually just neutral toss it up. It's almost like an alley-oop to yourself.
Yeah, you're just getting rid of the relic, just trying to get your
abilities
back.
Just for a second, maybe to get an ability off, or maybe to try to shoot someone down. But wait a second, someone goes to jail while Black Knight may just be going to the graveyard. Ooh. A ballista and a judgment of the lighted judgment.
The ballista's really doing great work for the blue team, keeping their defense alive and well. Look at the fortress there.
Yeah, again, it's like getting through Fort Knox. It's not happening.
Definitely not. The red team's really got to get rid of those buildables.
Oh, nice pass coming into the Thorgrim. He's just going to try to clear the relic.
Here comes the red team just trying to
hang
on just a little bit. Close to enemy territory, though.
Oh, no.
Nice. The Black Knight is now going to bring it out towards the middle. Nobody
and
sees
he
him.
is completely uncontested. You have to be careful not to get tunnel vision in this game.
Is he going to slide down? No, he's opting to just hang out towards the middle.
Ooh,
Good
nice
call.
patience. Very nice patience.
Yep.
And
Red
he's just
team
going to toss it up.
Got a ton of health. They're trying to recalculate. They're advancing here.
Only about a minute, 40 seconds left, Vicious, which means that this may just go to a territorial win.
Absolutely. The Black Knight is now going to advance with the team. Alona a little low on health, right below 50%, getting harassed by the Rollins from the blue team. Yeah, he's going to leave it a little bit past the line of scrimmage towards the blue side. Alona picking it up, trying to make something over here. Black Knight says no.
No, and it's a scramble for the relic towards the red buff. And I've noticed that none of the teams have decided to take the red or the blue buff.
Yeah, again, those are absolutely vital in team skirmishes. Yeah. Getting that advantage, a small advantage over the other. But here we go. Again, they're just duking it out here in the middle of the arena. Here comes Alona.
Alona is going to go for it. She has to be careful. Nice dodge. Did you see her dodge the ultimate ability of Ambani?
Okay. I like it. The coordination, we got 55 seconds left on the clock. There goes the golden line of scrimmage. Again, it might come down to a territorial win. The red team.
It might just, and we just saw.
Yeah, this might be a team wipe.
Oh, that's
it. The red team decimates the blue team.
We've seen it before. A lot of these teams are so worried about getting the relic across that line of scrimmage for the territorial win that they forget that they're losing 1, 2, 3 members, and then it's all down to one person, and the scramble just turns into a slaughter.
That's right. You hate to see that kind of thing happen, Godspeed, where it's coming down to the wire. You think you have it in the palm of your hands, and then boom.
And then how wrong you were.
Yeah, definitely got to rethink that strategy. The blue and red coaches really doing a great job just guiding their players. Yeah. This is a really intense match so far. But the blue team, look at this fortress on your mini-map on the right.
This sucks. Quite frankly, that's the best way to say it. Getting through that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I do not want to play.
Great defense from the blue team, but again, very unfavorable situation for the red team to try to get through that. Thorgrim using the spin to win ability to do a little damage around him as well as knock people away.
Yeah, good call.
There it is again.
It's going to be 4v3 for the blue team.
Oh, wait a second. We just saw the red buff. That's going to be 20% damage going out to the blue team.
Good call. It's going to be extra vital here in the skirmishes there. Again, the Thorgrim is going to find a way around the opposition.
Here's the problem, though, Vicious. They haven't cleared out any buildables.
But he understands how the ballistas work.
Oh, my goodness.
He knows.
So if you are right next to the ballista, it actually will not shoot you.
Destroyed from the red team. Alona's red team also a little short on health.
That was beautiful. Tosses up the relic, heals herself.
What a save.
And then gets ready again.
All right, red team's Black Knight advancing it towards the middle here. Up the green buff there. Just hanging out a little bit. Trying to let his teammates gain their composure again.
It's blue.
I'm colorblind.
Okay, fair enough.
So here we go. The red team trying to bring it to the blue side of things. Or they're just trying to clear it out from their base, excuse me.
The red team is doing a really good job right now of kind of defensively holding the relic on their side.
Right.
Maybe they're trying to play for the long haul in the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure, but nice heals coming out of Alona.
Yeah, great heals.
That is her ultimate ability.
Ooh, but it's not enough. The Spartacus was actually trying to fight his own Alona.
Yeah.
He wasn't having it. He's like, I'm going to do this by myself, win or lose.
Oh, wait a second. Alona's got to be careful if spike traps get caught. And the ballistas. He's got to be careful. This is a scramble. Alona could go down. Now Spartacus taking the relic, passing it off to the Black Knight. Very good play.
Yeah, one of the blue team members is actually deep in enemy territory.
And here is what the red team is best at, is
nice. Okay, that's fine.
Yep. Relic, once it's tossed off the side of the arena, it will just go to the last place it was on the arena.
That's fine. He's just making sure that he has a chance to attack instead of holding onto the relic.
Correct.
And that's a great choice because now he's pushing the opponents towards the relic so that they lose their ability to attack.
Yeah, Black Knight again trying to, the red team has done a really good job overall of trying to reset the relic, and for the most part they have, but Black Knight with really nothing left to give as far as HP, and he's going to go down.
Absolutely, it's going to be a 3v3. Rollins actually
close
to death.
Rollins is very low as well.
Smart choice being a part of that back line, just doing that damage from afar.
Oh, Hullbuster coming out of Ambani, but Shell was going to toss off the edge of the arena.
And the Ballista is still alive and well. That's Ambani's buildable. Oh, not anymore.
It's really been the story of that one Ballista holding it down for the red team.
Holding it down. There goes the blue team's Alona, tossing it up in the air like she just doesn't care. And there we go, trying to make it in there.
And they are trying to scramble for the relic. Wait, Alona's going to get back.
She right-clicks at the right time.
The dodge ability, it has active invincibility frames at the startup to get right through to get the relay. Beautiful stuff from the Alona player.
Now, saving that
of the blue team.
Secondary ability at the very last second, avoiding any types of problems into the relay. Good call. Very smart stuff from
Wow, and look at the kills. 5 and 2 from the red and Bonnie, and then 7 and 5 from the blue Rollins. And we can see the purple item means that they have gone to the epic ability, and that actually activates one more extra little modifier on top of what that modifier already is, and that would be attack strength, and it's going to be, I believe, another 10% extra attack damage for anyone rocking the epic attack modifier.
That's right, and you see that trampoline getting over certain obstacles.
Ooh, Siege Barrel, though, from the Dark Knight, that is going to do some heavy damage. And there it goes, a wall going down as well as some other buildables. Really nicely placed from the red Black Knight.
Great choice. Yeah, really quick stuff from the red team. They took out 2 opponents almost immediately.
Oh, here he goes, uses the trampoline. Trying to make a move,
side,
but
yeah.
again, look how many defensive buildables.
Ooh, the Light of Judgment.
You have
really
Light of Judgment, you have a Ballista.
The Wrecking Hammer.
The Wrecking Hammer.
Again, one of Thorgrim's buildables there. Nice, getting that, trying to fight for the green or the blue buff, excuse me.
And down goes the Black Knight of the red team. It is 3-on-2. Alona is going to be spawning back for the red team. It looks like they're going to start to back up a little bit and regroup. Yeah. That gold on the ground is very vital because that's also how you upgrade your modifiers in your items.
Yeah, because just because you get a kill or destroy a buildable doesn't automatically mean you get the gold.
No,
you have to pick it up.
Exactly.
And it's going to stay there until you get it. It's absolutely vital for improving your equipment.
Oh, it looks like, I thought they might have been going for the blue
quite.
buff.
They might as well. There's only like 5% of HP on it left.
And look at the net worth, though, of the red team, although they're losing one round.
All right, there goes the Black Knight trying to advance. Thorgrim says, no, you're not having any of this. Nice using his defensive ability to get the people off of him.
Yeah, and actually getting in.
Oh,
we
this
saw
is
that
going to be close. Off
and
the
down
arena, he goes
Thorgrim.
down the rabbit hole of no return. The red team advancing towards the blue team is going to be 3v2. Oh, destroyed. It's going to be 3v1.
That was a taunt spam from the red alone after Thorgrim fell out.
The disrespect. Picking up the gold. Good call. Now he's learning.
Of course, there are taunts in this game because you know what? Why not?
Yeah, again, that's done by pressing the up key on the keyboard.
Yep.
So you can spam that as much as you want.
Literally.
So
really good job there from the Anne Bonnie of the red team to start picking off.
Ooh. Yeah, and Bonnie losing the relic. There goes blue team's Alona. Yeah. Gonna use the slide here, possibly? No, he's just gonna go.
He's just trying to go for the jukes.
Good call, yeah, great strategy so far. Getting picked off by the Anne Bonnie on the red team. Now she's gonna move the ball up. Alona, nice ulti, making sure the characters are fully healthy.
And that ultimate is Blessing of the Sun is a powerful area effect heal for any allies within her, within the area of her.
Oh,
you going to jail now.
Yeah, a little bit too much handling with the ball, over the speed limit, not enough there. You cannot advance. You cannot pass go.
No. In fact, he will be going back home once he responds. Again, Spike Trap coming out. I really do like the way that the red team is trying to use those buildables, the few that they have left, but the blue team, the Rollins is actually doing the perfect job of just getting rid of those in the back line.
Yeah. Good call from the Anne Bonnie, giving the ball back to the Alona so she could do her damage. All right, the blue team is just picking off from the back line a little bit. There goes the red team.
And the blue team, again, it was that Alona has to be careful. She cannot heal or use any of abilities when she has the relic, and her team is actually dying around her.
Yeah, we got 50 seconds left on the clock. You see the golden line of scrimmage. Again, it could come down to a territorial win. One of the 3 ways to win here.
Correct. And the blue team is doing a very good job of keeping the relic on their side, but wait a second, here comes the red team using the ramp. It's going to be a huge boost.
Great placement from the Spartacus on the opposing team.
And that is good. Hello?
Dunk City.
Nobody home.
Absolutely not, yeah. Invasive maneuvers from the Anne Bonnie on the red team. Look at this right here.
Beautiful.
No contest.
So here's something to note as well. That Light of Judgment, now that is something that does damage. However, it has to tick a certain amount of times before it actually knocks the relic out of your hand. So she was able to just run past that relatively unscathed. The Ballista not close enough to get the shot. Yeah. And it's just a slam dunk for the red team. Now tying it up 2-2.
And you see the net worth on the right side for the red team, 46K. That's how much money they spent to improve all of their equipment.
And it shows. Look how many epic items, or excuse me, modifiers they actually have.
Good call. So again, getting those buildables ready for combat. Oh, slides off a little overzealous. Tried to put the trampoline, not fast enough. Couldn't jump his way out of that one. So it's gonna be an immediate respawn for the Anne Bonnie.
It's very unfortunate.
It is. It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
But it happens here, you know. These guys are just trying it out. Trampoline City jumps over that slide obstacle. Anne Bonnie sneaking her way into the base.
Oh no!
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, barely.
The Ballista and the Light of Judgment, though. The Ballista is going to be causing problem for the team.
Could have used the secondary ability, not enough. 2 players going down, possibly. There it is.
Yeah, there
for
it
the red
is.
team.
Could be
Great
a third
defense.
here for the Alona of the red team, but noticing that the red team's Alona actually has the movement speed stack, which means that she is going to be a lightning bolt and very difficult to catch.
You saw that back toss from Thorgrim. He's like, you can't heal here. This is a no heal zone. Get out of here. I didn't say you could. All right, the Black Knight
Oh,
contested
again, another
with the
back
back
toss.
throw. Nice, clearing it out. Good
I
throw.
think he's actually mistaking the warriors of the red team for the relic. He's just tossing them around.
Definitely. Just trying to look at this ball movement from the red team. Just trying to keep it away from the blue team's hands. Not going to be enough, though. The Thorgrim and the blue team doing a great job trying to control the red team's movement here. Using all of the skills to keep them away.
Good heals coming out from both
sparring
Alonas.
Rollins
But
comes
Rollins
out the
goes
victor.
down. The Ad Bonnie doing a good job using
Ooh,
Hole Buster to get a
that's
kill.
two.
Rollins
The blue
has to be
team's so
careful.
close.
Look at how many people are down, and
Oh,
there
you
it
didn't stop her in
is.
time. Alona again, one of the main relic deliveries.
Correct. And there it is. It's going to be the blue team taking the victory. And honestly, they were just doing a really good job. I want to give it up to the Rollins for really destroying the most buildable. And there it is, the blue Rollins, 14,000 damage dealt, as well as just getting rid of most of the buildables for the red team. They really had no defenses left. And you look at the opposite side of the blue team's defense, it was like getting through an obstacle course from hell.
Yeah, great job from the red team, though. 15 forced fumbles from their Anne Bonnie, as well as a ton of health being brought back to life for the red team. 15K from the red team.
17 kills. That is ridiculous.
That's absurd.
From the blue Rollins with 14,000 damage done.
We should have got that guy for the exhibition. That guy's nuts.